Hello world! Let us resume clearing Blue Stake. We're well over halfway complete now. Next, uncleared deck, abandoned deck. Start with no face cards in your deck. So this is basically a straight deck because the lack of face cards concentrates your ranks down into a smaller range. Holographic is good. $10 ain't bad. Let's see. 10, 10, 10, 7, 7. Could also pretty well push this towards of a kind. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the one thing. It's going to be low chip count scoring for the early rounds. Can't count on those face cards scoring 10 chips. Ooh, a holographic fortune teller and a clearance sale. I'm happy with that start. No. There's only 2 jokers in there, but it'll disappear. If I don't take it now. I think the holographic will last me at least a couple rounds. Ooh, spectrals. Aces, black hole. I don't think I can turn down a black hole. 2 more aces would not be bad. But a black hole means we'll get more points no matter what we make. And that's good. Like a full house. I think I would like to start finding strengths and turning various ranks rare and other ranks common. And since I've got the 10, the ace arranged the way they are, like odd into even would make the most sense overall. Photograph, eh? I'll just save up some money. Oh, decrease level. But literally everything is leveled up. I think I'll see if I can get by with some pairs and high cards. Even maybe 2 pairs. Time for a whole lot of math. If I make just a pair, it's going to level down. So it's going to be 20 plus 18 times, I think 12. It's only 400 some. But if I can do that 4 times, it's just barely 1800. But only if I can do it with 9s every time. So I think I'd rather mix in some 2 pairs so that we score more chips. So let's just drop the low ranks. See what we get. There we are. 2 pair. It's going to drop to 20 by 2, right? So it's what we had before, but instead of 18 chips, there's another 14 being scored. So that's 600. So I only need to do that 3 times. $600 indeed. I'm not going to find more 7s. Please find another pair. Alright. Now, I'm not going to find multiple pairs following this, but I only need 1 more pair. But whatever I play, probably high card at this point. Got 1 pair, which will be like 500-ish? 400-ish. The pair alone will not finish me. So I think I really want 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. I'm gonna D-level high card, which is a shame, but not the worst. Which was 100 points. So now make 2 pair again. That'll be enough points, and it won't de-level. Won't de-level anything else any further. Okay, it would have been nice if we had used tarot and scored a few more points and made it even faster and easier. But hey, can't skip blank. It is what it is. We're mostly surviving. 2,600. Well, I'm gonna skip 3,900. I feel like I need bonus of some kind. Can make a 3 of a kind happen if I try. $20 interest income. Negative joker. Here goes nothing. Can I do 4,000 points? Ace, ace, 9, 9. Let's see now. 3 of a kind, 70 by 7. Full house, 65 by 6. I should do multiple 3 of a kinds. Please find an ace or a 9. Hug. Hug. Oh, really? Oh, we're dead. Still didn't find an ace or a 9. There's 4 of them in a deck of 16. Just only a 1/4 chance. Whatever. This run is dead. Ace, ace, ace. 70 plus 33 times 7 plus 10. It's only 1,700 points. And if we do the... Man! I had to pick ace 9. They had to be all the way at the bottom. If we do the full house, it's a few more chips, a little less malt. How disappointing. The shuffle defeated me. I should have done some more math and figured out that it wasn't going to work. We didn't lose all that much. It was only a few minutes. Take 2. Man, a holographic fortune teller at the beginning is a pretty good pull. It's too bad we gave up. That start. Holographic, yes. I don't need hand size. Oh. Dig for the full house and miss it, aren't I? No. That's not 100 something points. But one of the 5s is gone, so there's only 3 out of 23, like 1 out of 7 to finish the full house. There's not many hearts either. I think we go for it. Miss. And hit. Oh, credit card. Credit card is such trash. I mean, it's holographic, so I'll take it, but... Well, we didn't find that full house. There it is. This fires off once. Oh. Make money. So I'm gonna risk it. Also, it's extra malt, so I can survive. $0. Okay. We're going. 3 of a kind by 3 levels, huh? Can maybe make 3 of a kinds. Like that. There we go. $4. It's more than paid for itself. Ooh, the banana. Spectral. Numbered cards, face cards. 4 enhanced numbered cards. What you gonna give me? What you gonna take? 9. I got a 9 back, and a 7 and an 8. Time to save up money. Gratification is going to help. Vampire. Temperance. I'm going to risk an early telescope. That's 3 of a kind. It's already leveled up a little bit. It's full house. It will be 3 of a kind soon. I'm not going to open that yet. At some point. Can I delay gratification? Perfectly even on 9s. Up on 7 and 8s. Seven, 8, 8, 9, 9, huh? It's 3 9s to draw. 3 8s, I mean, to draw, only 2 9s. I'll risk firing off the gold card. Let's find an 8, please. Or the 9s. High card is now my most common. If I keep throwing away hands as fake discards so that delayed gratification goes off, it's going to stay that way, isn't it? Mime can be powerful, but not right now. Oh, we ate the banana. That's a problem. Really need some 3 of a kinds. I'm not going to risk delayed gratification this time. There's a 3 of a kind. There's an even better one. And now I wish I had risked it. The trio, when I'm already going for 3 of a kinds. Amazing. So, high card. Oh, nope. 3 of a kind is currently in my top. And so I'm going to spend the money and get it leveled up. Multiple spectral packs. Purple seal, red seal. I'm going to go... Oh, well, no, I'm inclined to not discard right now. Let's see. Ouija. 2, 2, 4, 5, 7, 7. If you hit 7 or 8, I'll be so happy. Preferably 8 if 7s are going away. But that's not what's going to happen. Queen. Well, I got 8 queens now, so there's that. How am I not finding queens? Three of a kind now. 140 times 11, 21, 11, 10, 15. Times 1.2 times 3 is a lot of points. Oh, I mistyped that. 18,000 points, still enough. So I'm going to risk 6 out of 27 is roughly 1 out of 4. Need a queen, please. Oh, might be enough. Just for a few dollars. Need to replace that. It's too dangerous. Death is very useful. It'd be good if there's a queen or an 8 in there. Which isn't likely, but let's hope for the best. Huh, okay. 0 discards. Well, there. Delayed gratification is ruined. What ranks are we down on? 2, 4, 7, 10. Ace. That's a shame. If only we had discards, so delayed gratification would do something. Seance. Celestial. But I've done too many high cards. No, not quite. Good. And I want more tarots to feed enhancements to the vampire. Queen. 20,000, huh? I did an upgrade. I think I can afford this. Save the discards for delayed gratification, I mean. There we go. All the 7s are gone. In case this doesn't do it. It didn't. Barely keeping up with 3 of a kind being my most common hand, so that telescope gives it to me. Let's spin the wheel. Nope. Steel. Oh. Hello, Zalink. Good afternoon. DNA. I think we'll stop risking you. Instead, we'll make copies of cards, which will make our 3 of a kinds easier to find. Okay, you, first hand has 1 card. Copy. since you have an enhancement, which the vampire will eat, I'm gonna make it you. How's the day going? Good question. Where did the day go? Nothing really of note. Okay, so I've got queens and eights coming. That's 11 out of 37 cards.
What subject in school do cattle like the most? Calculus.
Oh, calculus, TTS, come on. Hey, there's a queen. Let's feed the vampire. That was not enough. That was not enough. So now I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. Well, I guess the one thing I can say about how the day is going, mixed. So I've got a sort of default strategy of never upgrading software, roughly. But there was a major version upgrade of OBS that I had put off previously, and I decided to, okay, let's upgrade. Well, of course, and this is why I have my default policy, it broke encoding. So I had to downgrade again so I could get the stream started. Never upgrade software. Only brings pain. Well, let's see, what can I do? I could play the pair of eights and then probably have nothing. Or I could play a high card hoping to draw queens or eights. And make things more likely. Hey, we got eights. That's dangerous. That means we're really on the edge of managing to keep this run going. Oh, yeah, full house, but look at where my three of a kind is sitting. I don't want to play a full house. This is the three of a kind build, and a strength will very much help me get that done. And $7 worth of other tarots. Actually, 6, but yeah. Three of a kind is where we're going. Let's see. Planets. Nothing is enhanced. So let's make enhancements for the vampire. I mean, making more queens or eights would be... That's a tough call. I could use death to make one more queen or eight. I could use Hierophant to feed the vampire. I think we just proved I need more reliable three of a kind hands. Let's see, there's only 2 twos, so let's get rid of one. Make a queen. And I'll definitely be looking for 2 jacks or 7s in hand. Oh, there's 0 jacks, of course. Oh, 2 7s, which is hardly... Oh, so anything I can strength 2 copies of, which would have been those 3s. Oh, well. Okay. Can I show this easily? I think so. Let's see. I mean, on stream. This works. Oh, it's a black background. Okay, there we go. It's not sortable. There's my list. Stuff that made F tier. I didn't rank literally everything. Skipped a couple here and there, so not really. Credit card, nearly useless. Ceremonial dagger. I think it scales too slowly, and it takes too much effort to get it to scale. There's so much better you could do with those joker slots. Loyalty card, it's too unreliable. With 6 hands played being the requirement, it's virtually impossible to get it to go off every round. And that means some rounds you don't have it. So if you're relying on those times 4 mult, and some rounds you don't have it and you lose, and theoretically you could try really hard to plan to have it land during the boss, but it doesn't feel like a winning strategy to me. There's better things to do with that joker slot that'll help you win every round, in my opinion. What else? Red card. I think it was really early. I have used that semi-successfully once, but it's such an expensive cost, skipping an entire booster pack. Surely there's something that's in there that's worth more than +3 mult, right? When you consider what else you could be putting in that joker slot and how expensive it is to get that to scale up, I don't like it. Hallucination. Yeah, skipping mega packs is definitely the area where it gets least painful, but mega packs don't come up very often and they're already more expensive. I think there's just better ways to invest what it would have taken to get red card leveled up. I probably should sit down and do actual recordings once. I had a Space Joker for the entire run the other day, and I swear it only went off like 4 out of 30 times. Whereas if it's supposed to go 1 out of 4, then that should have been like 8+ times. So when it comes to like a 50-50 shot of hallucination going off, I feel like the game is going to cheat you. It will at least feel bad all the times it doesn't go off. And there's not very many booster packs you could possibly open. There's just so much better you could do with the joker slot. So much better, even in common tier rank. Common whatever. Seltzer. It's in that group of food-based jokers that you hypothetically eat and they disappear. But re-triggering cards is such a weak benefit. 10 hands is not very long. Even... what's the other one that's not popcorn? The one that gives you chips. Well, whichever joker I'm thinking of, you might know it. The one that gives you 100 chips but takes away 5 every hand and then disappears. At least it lasts for 20 hands. This only lasts for 10 hands. Ice cream. Yeah, there you go. So this doesn't last very long. It doesn't give you very much while it's there. And so yeah, only maybe if it's very early and you're desperate. But for an uncommon, ugh. I gave Campfire an F, not quite an F, yeah. I just can't imagine how you can have a whole bunch of cards to sell every ante. And I can hardly imagine having enough for the small blind and not failing every small blind because you're it would be overpowered if it didn't reset. It just seems too easy to fail small blinds just after the reset. Too hard to scale back up. Especially at rare. Mr. Bones feels worthless to me. If Mr. Bones goes off and saves you, I feel like you're virtually guaranteed to fail the next round. Because you couldn't do the previous round, why are you going to be able to do the next round? Maybe it evens over like one really bad, unlucky shuffle, but it's really low utility. I would rather just have some more mult or something in that slot and just not fail. For Acrobat, ×3 mult is a lot, but you can only possibly go off once in a round. And I feel it's going to be really difficult to plan for it to work well and have all the rest of the round go so that that one hand ×3 will definitely be enough and I won't miss. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, there's outside cases like that, but personally, I don't think I've ever made it to a final boss and had an empty Joker slot lying around to be filled. I would say, like, Mr. Bones' max utility is probably being the Joker you sell for the Violet Vessel. The Idol? ×2 mult isn't that much, and requiring both a particular rank and suit means it's virtually impossible to get it to proc. Maybe if you've really heavily modified your deck, so you only have a very small handful of distinct cards, but in that case, you're already winning. You don't need ×2 mult. Probably. And even more so, in that case, if you happen to not draw that card because you've got so many of some other card, well, you're still screwed. Matador, virtually impossible to get it to go off. I actually did the math when I was writing this down. Basically, half the bosses could maybe possibly set off the card. But for every small blind and every big blind, it's a completely dead card. For half of the bosses, it's a completely dead card. And for like half of the bosses that remain, it's like resets money to 0, which is way worse than not getting $8 for me most of the time. Or other things that I would rather not happen than have. I would rather avoid it happening than earn $8. So it's a virtually dead card almost all the time. And you don't get to control when it's going to go off and when it's not. It would only be really, really situational if you happen to see a boss coming up and somehow you're so powerful that you can probably play hands with debuffed cards safely. And you've got an empty Joker slot, and so you can make a few dollars and then toss it. You're never going to do that. It's a worthless Joker, in my estimation. And I think I gave one legendary an F. For mostly the same reason. It's so hard to get legendaries. They should be absolutely overpowering. But only working in boss blinds is not that useful, and half the time I don't care about the boss effect. That's such a weak effect for a legendary. So that's my list. I could easily go over the S tiers as well, but you can probably guess. It's basically the scaling times once, or Brainstorm Blueprint. So yes, I came up with that list. Mostly solidified my preconceived notions. Made me rethink a couple things, but not much. So I was looking for where to put strength, I think. I want like a thing that I've got 4 of that I can, no, a thing that I've, well, 9s into 10s would be good. Really 7s into 8s. This deck is not coming together. That Ouija giving me a face that wasn't a jack. That's unfortunate. I've got $3 to spare. Let's see what we get in here. 8 is one of my on ranks. 5s into 6s is probably not a bad thing to do, given that I've got a strength here burning a hole in my pocket. But I might also consider holding it just to make a reliable 3 of a kind somewhere. I could make another death. I could make a stone for the vampire, but I think another death is probably more useful than anything else here. So I'll hold those up there, and some round will be guaranteed to be... Oh, all face cards are drawn face down. Oh no! How will I ever tell what they are? An extra copy of something. Do I have anything still enhanced for the... I've got that 5. So basically no. That 5. I can make another enhancement for the vampire to eat, and I will eventually, hopefully, be able to turn 4s into 5s, and 6s and 7s up into 8s, if we get enough strengths. I got most of a 3 of a kind there, and most of a 3 of a kind there, so I'm going to make a copy of a class 5 for a long-term strategy and feeding the vampire. And then I'm going to toss these. No, that's a 7. I don't have many 7s. I'm going to strength you. And play. A 3 of a kind, which should get us most of the way to clearing the round. Yep. And then I'm gonna make... See, 9s are not terribly useful. So 9s and 10s can easily turn into something else more useful. And then I play queens. Okay, I really desperately want to have enhanced cards that I can duplicate with DNA. And I want more than 10 mult on Joker. Well, that's something for the vampire. I can only enhance a single card or copy cards, 2s. It's only a single 2 in the deck. So let's make a queen. And now queens and 8s and 5s are 25 out of 46, most of the deck. So 3 of a kinds are going to get pretty reliable. Should start to do more vampire food. I want another queen, I guess. Or 8s. Probably shouldn't keep the 5s yet. Of course. Oh boy. There we go. Now think I'll hold that for money and for having a ability to DNA it in the future. So close. Good thing I already had the 8s in hand. Planets. Wrong planets. You scale, but slowly. I don't think I can afford... Well, I'm already doing multiple hands to beat rounds. Would you work out to be better than +10 mult? Over time. See, the +10 gets 8 turned into 18. 50. So adding 50 on some base, ugh. Comparison math gets difficult. Okay. With this selection, I think I will use all of these, digging for a really good thing to fool, which will not be Chariot. Probably Empress, except I don't have 2 things to hit right now. So let's get rid of a 4. Maybe a 9-10. Nope. 4 and a 3, I suppose. Three and an ace. And then buff a 7 and an 8, and then make another Empress, which I can use to buff things to hit with DNA once I've got them. If I don't pull an enhanced card to begin with. Kinda want the money, but I think I want all the DNA I can get. Of course. That's better. So right now, I've got more queens than anything else. If it's easy, I might as well keep making queens. Well, I guess I gotta do this, don't I? Too risky to do anything else. Kind of want to have the mult queens lying around to DNA in the future, but oof. I want to draw an 8. I've got a 1/4 chance of that for each draw. So I've got like a 50-50 shot. Another queen would work as well, actually. Got the 8s. Technically, I've got 5s as well as 8 queen, but I probably shouldn't. 8 queen now is 21 out of 46, like half a deck. I should probably push exclusively in that direction. Find some Venuses. Good. Oh, right, I've got telescope and 16. Yeah, I will definitely find Venuses, which is good. You know, oh, it subtracts a hand. I can't really afford to lose hands because I'm already spending one on DNA. I was going to say that'll give me 3 more opportunities to trigger DNA, but given that that's what I want, I don't think I can afford the -1 hand. So no, we're just going to keep going. And the discards are going to hurt. Do I have any enhanced 8s or queens? Just the gold. 2 golds. I guess I make a 5 to feed the vampire. You discarded my queens. You dirty rat. This boss is going to do me in. Gonna run out of discards so fast. Oh, ooh, there's a chance. It's a tiny chance. Like basically I have to draw an 8 or 2 queens in a single discard. Got the 8. I think that'll be enough points. Oh, that was close. Oh, you tossed my gold queen. You jerk. At least you're in the rear view mirror. -1 hand? No, thank you. Splash would not accomplish very much. I'm gonna desperately dig for something better than holographic credit card. I don't have enough discards for leveling up the castle. I'm not making flushes. Oh well. All the enhancements we can get. Strength is a decent consolation prize, I guess. Oh really? Yeah, I targeted that semi-recently. I think I've only done it once, but yeah, I did it. It was annoying, but it wasn't that much harder. I think the steps where you get minus discards and minus hands and whatever is where the stakes really get to me, but the rental joker wasn't that big a deal. Maybe I got lucky. There's some vampire food. Bummer. 3, 5, 6, 9. Slightly worse than credit card. How does a holographic joker sell for only $1? That's how bad credit card is. Okay, well, I keep pulling them, so I'm gonna have to DNA the class 5. And did I get some planets just this time? What are you gonna score? 70 plus 3 times 5 in this case, times 17 plus 10 plus 15 times 2.3 times 3 is 53,000. It's not quite enough. If I steal something else, Well, I mean, the glass would do it if it was that severe kind. I don't want to risk breaking the glass because that's how I'm feeding my vampire a lot. I have a lot of chaff to sort through if I tried discarding to get 8s or queens. Suddenly realizing I've got more 5s than 8s. Because I keep making them. It's the only thing I've got plenty of enhancements on. I'm gonna dig for another 5 or some queens. Good. You on steal on you while I'm playing something else. To be a thing that I can DNA in the future and to give me some points now, which I think will just be enough. Be plenty to do this in one hand. Yeah, good. Okay. Well, not making those. And I will still, yep, get some 3 of a kind upgrades in here for sure. That will help me keep surviving. Although 3 of a kind upgrades a little slowly. Okay, I can get another steel queen. And I'm going to risk once pulling another queen, so we don't have to play the steel one. Good. I can both score the steel one and have it to DNA in the future. Ooh, throwback. ×2 is way better than +10. But now, of course, I want to skip and I want to play. That's going to be a difficult decision each time. Gold seal, money to 0. I think queens are what I'm most likely to play. And the enhanced ones first with DNA. Enhanced queen R5. Hey, nice. 3s are very low, right? Well, 3, 4, 6, ace. Gold, money, stone. I'm gonna make another steel queen. I think I might just stone anything. Vampire food one way or another. I think that throwback, even if we never upgrade it again, has just sealed a win here. Only one hand type. I think I can manage that. I'm gonna risk a single discard to pull a 5 or a queen with an enhancement. Well, fine. I'll make another 8 and feed the vampire. Oh. Well, I just lost. I forget the boss effect far too often. There's no way I can finish with 3 more high cards. Yeah, stream lag is a killer sometimes. Oh man, where's the undo button? Unfortunately, it comes with that shape. By the way, because we discussed it in the past, here's a thing that I know how to do on PC that I don't know of a console alternative of, but having basically never played on console, maybe I've just missed it. I can hold the R button on the keyboard to just reset, re-roll the current game without going through all the menus. Can you do that on Switch? Polychrome, no. So it's really easy to scum for good tags to start a run off with. Which is how I got that holographic credit card last time. No? Does it even show in the settings? No, you don't get to configure the controls. I just read that online somewhere at some point that that's a thing that you can do. I think the keyboard mostly does nothing. Take a rare joker. Hopefully that'll be enough to start us off. Oh, and we're back to a stock deck. Oh man, I just gave up so much for such a silly mistake. And I did not get my full house. I don't know how to start the abandoned deck. I'm gonna restart this. Toot sweet. There's my full house. On both sides now that we finally pulled it. And it's not enough. Maybe. 6633. I need 75 points, and that's going to be 9, 18, 38. 20 plus 12 plus 6 times 2, 76. That is just enough. Probably should have looked for a flush. But flushes are, ugh, burnt. Smiley face with the abandoned deck. Great. Great. Just what I was hoping. Not. Oh, really? What? 8 ball, yeah, F. 1 in 4 times is so rare. A single tarot card. 1 out of 4 times that you manage to play one particular rank. That's nothing. Wanted some mult. We're probably about to die again. 333. Let's try to pull a 10-9. It's not likely, but... Oh, high card upgrade. Huzzah. 4 of a kind, huh? That won't quite do it. Close enough, I think. I have to go for this. Need some 8s to play. There's one. I need 120-ish points. A pair will not do it. Two pair will not do it, especially with half debuffed. I see what you're saying, but if you have played enough of the game to the point that you've manipulated your deck so heavily that you can reliably make not only 4 of a kinds, but 4 of a kinds specifically with 8s, there are so many other ways that you could have built a winning deck by that point. Planning on leveraging that card doesn't feel like a wise strategy. So it kind of only exists, like, for me, like, if I got the Ouija Spectral and it happened to give me 8s, and then that card happened to show up, maybe I would take it. But I'd probably have to just have an empty slot to take it into. I wouldn't ever sell anything to take that. Even in that situation. Well, actually, if I'm making 4 of a kind 8s regularly, I would expect a tarot every hand. No, I would probably take it in that case. But building that is just way too hard. It's basically a vagabond that's almost impossible to use. And it's putting me in this situation. I kind of want to hold the 8. So hopefully I can pull either a 5 or an ace and an 8. And it's never going to happen. 2 5s, 2 aces. Let's hope we finish the full house. And we get the 8, of course. I could have kept it. I could have played it right then as well. High card just to maybe give tarot. Walkie-talkie is almost as bad, but it's polychrome. So 10, 4, 8, I guess, is what we're going for. $9. If I can play 10, 4, 8, I guess we'll either succeed with them or we'll fail with them real soon. Oh, look at an awesome full house and a burnt joker. Got one. And it's my least favorite tarot. Four, 5, 6, 7, 7. Oh, full house. Which I managed to do. You know? 8, 4, 10. Let's get rid of the 2 indirectly with the glass card since I've got it. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. What a weird situation. Am I gonna upgrade straight? Upgrade pair? I've done that once, right? Yeah, if I keep upgrading pair enough, it might be a good idea to make pairs soon. Hopefully I can get 4, 8, 10. I should toss some of those as well. 4, 4, 4. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Neither straight nor 3 of a kind is upgraded. This plays a single 4. That's, yep, that's what we're gonna do. Well, apparently I'm gonna end up building my deck around these crazy jokers. Maybe it'll work. You know, splashing them into like pairs would be a not unreasonable thing to do, perhaps. Pairs leveled up a little bit. What is the 1800? And a pair is going to be like 50 by 4 is 200. So I need to make 9 pairs. Unless, well, it's 300 after polychrome. And a bit better if I get any 4s or 10s in. I think I'm going to go for it. Let's see if we can level up pair and splash 4s and 10s in with them. And 8s. Survive long enough that way to... Oh, jeez. 1 in 7, huh? About 4 in 8. Well, I know... I don't know what you are. And you must be an ace. If I'm sorted by rank. So there's a pair to discard. Yeah, I swear this game lies about its probabilities. Because I see situations like this all the time with the wheel. And I see huge runs of no upgrades with Space Joker and so on. On the other hand, I feel like I get lucky more often than it says I should. So it's probably just selective perception. Okay, I'm going to discard these face down cards that I can't really do much with. And expect there's a pair in there to upgrade. Yep. That was a 3 of a kind. Crap. That's not what I wanted. They were face down. I didn't know. There's a couple pairs to play and an 8 to splash in. So I'll play a pair, splash in an 8 for a tarot, and some other crap I don't want. And hope to draw... Oh, a 10. Splash in a 10 and an 8. And hope to draw some more 4, 10, 8. Which is... I don't know how many cards because of face downs. Is that going to be enough points? 46... 56 times 8, 12. No, 56 plus the 10 plus the 8 plus the 2. That's going to be 900 points. So yes, that is absolutely enough. If I can do that one more time. Don't know. I know that you are not something I want. I only need one more pair, so you're not something I want. And I don't know what you are, so I'm going to dig for more 4s, 8s, 10s. Now the 8 can be the pair. I don't want to make another pair. I want to draw more things to splash in my pair. Probably didn't get it, but I'm just going to go for it now. So it's a pair of 8s that might set you off. At least 2 10s and 4s. And something. A 5. Well, now I want to strength all my 9s into 10s, all my 7s into 8s, all my 3s into 4s. And death everything. Oh! Oh, let's see. Did we just beat the boss? So the voucher will stick around. And I will blueprint whatever's to the left, which would be you for my first discard, and then probably you. What happens if you blueprint splash? Anything? Does it make them get scored twice? There are 29 jokers that are entirely incompatible. Oh, well, no, that's what the wiki says, but Blueprint says compatible now. I'm curious what happens. Right, I did that because the voucher will stay around and I really want clearance sale. Well, finding Blueprint is a good winning strategy. A polychrome joker would be nice. I guess I would replace 8 ball. Can I make 4,000 points? Maybe? Oh, but you're not going to blueprint the polychrome. You're going to blueprint the base effect only. I need better jokers. Oh, I don't have a pair. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, ace. I'm going to risk playing so that I can draw a pair to discard. 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 9. And now I should get pair upgraded twice. I should have moved. It didn't do it. Unless I don't think it did it. That stinks. Yeah. Yeah. I agree overall. Yes. Oh, to the right. I get it confused with Brainstorm. That explains it pretty well then. And that also explains why I incorrectly read it being compatible. Splash. If Splash is here, it says incompatible. It's here. Yeah, okay. Well, no, that's where I want it when I start the next round. And 8-ball give me a Hierophant. And I can't afford clearance sale yet. I passed up DNA. That's a shame. Okay, so now Blueprint should copy Burnt Joker. There we go. Three of a Kind got upgraded once, but below where pair is. Okay, Splash is doing work here. Now I can finally afford clearance sale at the last opportunity. Probably buy nothing because I just crushed the points and I want interest income. Zero discards, so Burnt Joker is no. 2, 4, 5, 5 left. So I want 4s and 10s and maybe 8s. There we go. Pair of 10s. And a 4 and an 8. Because I don't want to make 2 pair. It's not upgraded. And if I have to, I follow it with another pair. Which I'm already holding. Am I going to build a deck around walkie-talkie? Ugh. Oh, Obelisk. Now what? Can I possibly survive Obelisk now? How would I even make that happen? I'm so spread out already. don't think I'm powerful enough to survive. Really want to buy an obelisk, but I'm not sure I can make it work. Yeah, because the strategy is splashing 10s and 4s onto whatever pair I get, basically. That's not going to continue to work. I think I'm going to turn obelisk down. I really need to modify my deck, but I'm so out of money. Pair of 10s, pair of 8s, pair of 4s. Not quite enough, huh? Don't care about suit, so I'll just take $1, which I wish I could have done before earning interest. You know, if it's a 4 or 10, that's going to work out to be so much better. I'm going to give up on the 8-ball. And I've not yet successfully modified my deck at all, so it doesn't matter. It's not like I built a bunch of 8s into the deck. So now deciding where to put blueprint is going to get complicated. See, if I make you happen an extra 4 times, that's a lot. Make you happen an extra 2 times. Yeah, that's the best place to put blueprint, I'm pretty sure. I gotta forget about 8s. 'Cause 8-ball's gone. Care. Extra large blind. I think I can handle it. As long as I draw my 10s and 4s. Maybe my 2s. If I re-trigger that glass 2 an extra 4 times, that's going to be a lot as well. Now to discards. Not have any 10s or 4s in there. This is going to be a lot of points. And we didn't break the glass too. If I've got blueprint hanging chat, I should probably consider making a lot more glass cards. Because I'll only need to play them once per round. Well, let me see. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, ace. No decrease level. Well, maybe I'll only have to do it once. Who knows? Okay, so blueprinting the walkie-talkie would give me 1, 2, 3 extra malts. Right? Extra malt and chips. Blueprinting this would give me an extra 1, 2 malt and chips. Let's see, so I expect plus malt plus chips to fire across here 6 times. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If it was over here, I would expect 6 plus 2 more, 8 total this way. This way, I would expect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So if it's 8 this way, I'm probably counting things correctly. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gotta think about that again next time. I got a bunch in play. Okay, I know what to do at least. Yeah, I just said I need a lot of glass, huh? Or maybe we fool the glass. Strength. And I've got a 3 and a 9. That gives me more 10s and 4s. Ten, 10, 4, 4. It's actually too much. Don't want to make 2 pair. So, exact same situation. Here's the way to math it out. going to do it just in my head for now. If I had no blueprint whatsoever, I would expect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 activations of walkie-talkie. 3 plus 2 more. If I put the blueprint here, I would expect those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7. Put it here, I would expect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2, 10. Whereas this is 7. So that's the right place to put the blueprint. So I want you over there somewhere where I can ignore you. Over here. Yeah, sure. And that will be 235 base plus 10 chips times 1, 2, 3 plus 5 plus 4 times 17 plus mult of the card activated 3 times plus mult of the walkie-talkie activated 3, 4, 5 times plus chips of the walkie-talkie four times 1.5, 23,000. So let's see if I did my math. Oh, wait, I've got 5 cards selected. I actually need to throw in those 3 chips, and they gets me about 23,000. But if I make it to ace, still 23,000-ish. Specifically 23,887.5. Let's see what we actually get. 26 instead of 23. My math was off. And I don't know what direction. So I make a pair. Oh gosh, this is so messy now. I'm gonna activate a 10 3 times. And that's it. I've got a base of 17 and I'm going to activate. Oh, nope. Nope, the 10 4 times plus the 30 3 times. And I'm going to activate plus the chips 10 4 times plus the 4 times for the mult. That's still going to be like 20,000 by itself. So I'm going to glass up a 4. So I'm not holding these cards forever. But I'm not going to play it because I don't want it to break. I don't need it now. And I'm going to prepare that again so that futures will be easy. And then I'm just going to toss some points in this hand that I don't need. Over 20,000. My expectation. So over 46,000 and way over. I don't know how to math. That awful loyalty card. Might be time to hieroglyph and activate the burnt joker more. I'm playing pairs, I don't really need. Oh wait, minus 1 hand. I'm not using all my hands. And I'm probably not going to. But on the other hand, I'm not scaling anything. I'm going to need all my hands later. Maybe that's when the glass is going to come into play. I don't know. Goldstone Wild. Okay, now I want to use glass and get this done in one, even if it breaks a card. Yeah, but that's really slow. I mean, the blueprint helps a little, but that's like +1, +2 mult each time. Well, if I've gone up 16 and I'm at 17, yeah, that's +1 mult each time. That's not very much. A few chips, but it is scaling, but it's very slow. I've got a 3 of a kind in hand, so let's blueprint burn that and a bunch of stuff that isn't 4s and 10s. And I got a base 4 and a 10. And that's kind of all I can do. I can't put a second 10 in. So I'm going to glass you up and use you. And, oh, do I want extra chips? Or malt after the ×2s? I think I want the chips. I'm just going to hope that the... Oh, now I should blueprint the Chad, the ×2 over there. And this should do this. It's a pair that I'm going to de-level, which stinks, but I think the glass will do this in one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I broke it, but it did it. At least it didn't de-level pair too much. Hopefully I can make some more 4s and 10s soon. Seed money! Oh, I'm going to save up for the seed money then. There's a pair to discard. And a bunch of stuff that's not 4s and 10s. Have you seen my best hand ever? That was just the other day. I had a run that was going pretty good, and then rather late, sadly, it could have gone a lot better if it was early. Rather late, I pulled a soul, which gave me per KO, and I started making a whole lot of copies of Earth. I was playing full houses. That's how the deck was built until that point. So it was like at least a dozen times 1.5s that per KO provided on top of everything else I was doing with that build. Okay, so this is the first one, so I burn a pair of 5s. And we got some 10s. And that's it. Right, I forgot to say that, but yes, I had the observatory for the times 1.5s, and I had the per KO to make a whole bunch of them. And I already had the observatory when I got per KO. It was just dumb luck. Like I said, that deck was already winning pretty hard, and so when the observatory came up, I'm like, oh, there's no downside. I've got plenty of money. I'll grab the voucher. And it turned out that there was a lot of upside as well. Let's see. I want to pull a 4. I've already got a pair of 10s. I might need a pair of aces. I don't have as many 4s anymore. 4 of them to draw. Out of 26. It's like 1 out of 8. It's going to be really hard to draw that. I suppose I play now. And now I think I want to blueprint the Hanging Chad to get the +4 mult 2 extra times. Well, nope, let's math it out. If I do nothing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 mult, 12 mult, so that's 28. If I blueprint you get 2 extra copies of that, which is 16 more. If I blueprint you, I get 2 extra copies of that, which is 4, 8, 12. Yeah, I want the blueprint there, given that I've got 2 10s and 4s. And I want the ace over here. Ugh. Nice. And the gold card in the hand. Strength is great. Am I going to manage to hit 2 cards with strength now? I've got 3 3s and 3 9s still, and that's really what I hit with strength. It's going to be difficult to pull 2 into the hand at the same time. Don't think I've got the telescope this time, no. Oh, and I want seed money to build up, so I'm getting plenty of payer level ups. I'm going to leave things as is. Don't want to discard the gold, but I don't want to waste things looking for. Oh, I want to hold the 3 and the 9. I want to strengthen them right now. Discard a pair. Discard a bunch of stuff that's not 10s and 4s. Wow. Wow, wee wee wow. Now I'm sad that I can only put 3 of you into one hand without making something that's better than a pair, which I kind of can't afford to play anything but pair at this point. I wish that giant tooltip didn't pop up quite so aggressively. One, two, three. So now blueprint here gives me 2 extra copies of this. Blueprint here gives me 3 of these. 2 and a 3rd. And this. I can't put any more 10s or 4s in. I'll have them to use next time, if and as necessary. Aww, 300 points shy. Splash is starting to lose utility. I guess if I had neither 10 nor 4, that's a shame. If I had managed to modify my deck more, but I haven't, I added 1 4 and 2 6s, and that's not much modification. But if I can pull my 10s and 4s regularly, I don't need to add much. In fact, I can only add 1 card with Splash, which is basically 4 mult. Probably do something better than Splash. I should keep my eyes open. Let's see what we get. No Ouija. 2 4s and a 10 that could get destroyed. I can probably deal with a minus hand size, and another Joker is always good. I'll get the wrong random numbers if I choose that. Yep, I'm going to take the negative Joker. Cool. So what Joker are we going to add? It's not going to be you two. An extra discard is not terribly useful right now. Hallucination is really not useful, but I've got a slot to temporarily fill, I suppose. Goodbye. First discard has only 1 card. I can't trading card and burnt Joker. But I think the deck manipulation is going to be more useful now. with money and tech manipulation. I might be running into scaling limits with pair. And we're low on money. Yes, I think they're both good, and especially now, I think I want trading card more. I want to destroy everything that's not a 4 or a 10. First discard everything that's not a 4 or a 10. And I'll hold 3s and 9s to strength until everything else is gone. First discard is 1 card, destroy it. Well, there's almost no 3s because I want to strengthen them. There's almost no 9s because I want to strengthen them. So go away, blue stuff. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, yeah, whatever. 2s, go bye-bye. I don't have any 4s or 10s, so now I've got 110, so I can afford to play a 10. Partially debuffed pair and a bunch of other stuff for splashing. This now makes 2 extra copies of this. Here it would only make 1. So yeah, I plan on replacing this Burnt Joker with almost anything and concentrating on the trading card instead now that I pulled it. Pair of 7s and a 10 first and an 8 and a 5. That should do us. Maybe. No, not quite. And everything's debuffed. Bother. Keep a pair in reserve, just in case. Discard all of this, because a debuffed 4 is not going to help me. And a debuffed 10 is not going to help me. There's 3 10s to draw, 3 4s to draw. Only 1 of them. So there's 5 cards to draw. So 1/3 chance of getting something that'll help me score. So I think I'll finish with that last hand. All right. Oh, the 10 was all we drew and it's debuffed. Is this going to be 3,000 points? Would need to be 300 by 10 is 1,000. Is 3. That's already more than 3,000, 5,000 points that I need. Base with nothing. Okay. Whew. We lucked into that not quite being fatal. Polychrome. Red card is kind of useless, but for now, Polychrome is better than most other things we'll find. I guess I'll open some packs I'd probably skip anyways. Blue seal. Yeah, it is a little intense. Let's see. Guaranteed 3 mult versus blue seal. That's a tough call. Blue seal on an otherwise completely dead card. I don't have very many rounds left to upgrade with the blue seal, so I'm going to skip for the mult. Supernova would be 18 molt, but times 1.5 is going to be a lot more. Three more molt. An extra hand is probably nice. I don't think I need it, but can't hurt. I don't have burnt anymore, so now I just want to discard anything. And 7, 8, ace is all equivalent, so the lowest rank. Incompatible. Shucky darns. I want to break that too, and I don't think I need it. So, I'm gonna hold it for now. I guess you can't destroy it again, but you could give me $3 again, Blueprint. Whatever. That looks like a recipe for finishing in one. Steel's not bad. Yep. Death and then fooling the death, some of those enhanced 10s and 4s. Gladly. Now what? Every time a playing card is added to your deck, I'm not going to manage to do that very many times. This is late. I might actually have to skip this. I've only got a couple shops. 1, 2, 3, 4 before the boss. And I can't guarantee that I add a playing card each time. Wait, how? I think I have to skip this. That's a bummer. I'm not confident I can make it work better than anything I've got up here already. Left into right. Should I hold out for a 10? Nah. It's just forge ahead. Six tens, 6 4s. I'll hold out for a mult rather than a bonus to hit with the remaining death. holographic blue joker, but I've got a small deck. There is the Molt-10. Oh, money to zero, boss. And I really can't buy anything else. Maybe I can do a 4 of a kind? Oh boy. Oh, looky there. Maybe 5? Let's math this out. If I were to play this right now, I don't know whether the glass or the walkie-talkie would activate first. But it would be 60 chips plus 40 plus 20 more for the hanging chad. No, plus 40 more for the blueprinted hanging chad. Plus 158 times 10. No, okay. 60 base chips plus 8 times 10 activations plus 8 times walkie-talkie activations for chips times, and this is where it gets really complicated, 7 base times 2 5 times plus afterwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 times 4 walkie-talkie activations plus 15 for you times 1.5 times 1.5 for the polychromes, and we're already over 100,000, 130,000. Okay, so I will trade the 5 for some money. And try to pull a 10 because it would be even funnier. This is not a pair, and it might pull a 10. How many do I have? 3 out of 25. It's like, it's unlikely but possible to draw a 10. No, I don't want to break the 2. And I think that's enough, so we're going for it. And I'm going to blueprint the hanging chad so that the glass activates as many times as possible. Hopefully I did all my math right. Yep. But we broke the 10, which is a shame. Yeah, sure. Death was a good find. Do have glass tensor 4s? I got one. I might need to death that, depending on what's coming up. Oh. Oh, I rely pretty heavily on the walkie-talkie activation and glass, if not that. So I'm going to need to sell a joker, and that's really unpleasant. I guess it can be the trading card at the end, and then who cares? All right. Okay. I might not need to rely on glass. Do I use the death now? And then, yeah, fool a copy of it looking for the glass one. Sure. I got 4 6s and only 2 9s. So let's get rid of a 9. Whatever. And make another death, because that's a very powerful tarot. And then, oh, I've got glass in my hand, but nowhere to put it really, so bye-bye 6s. More bye-bye 6s. No, there's 2 of them. Could I hit a 9 or a 3? Nope. Bye-bye 5. Or a gold 5, sure. Oh, and there's the glass 4 to make a copy of. Don't really want to play the glass 4s right now. Almost. There's some 10s. And we'll get some money. Whatever. Oh. Should I spend money on opening the Joker pack rather than this? Whatever. No. Maybe no. I've only got one thing to hit with either of those. So I don't know. Throw some mult on the ace as well. I'm amazed that's already up to 18 mult. Skipped 6 packs already? Jeez. Having found a clearance sale voucher makes that a little easier to level up, I suppose. Farewell, final 6. Oh, I made a 2-pair. Whoops. It's not 0 points, but it's not great. Am I going to risk that glass 4 now? Let's see, 10s and 4s are 8 out of 14 remaining cards. Over half. I think I'll give up on one of the... Oh, I can't discard anymore. I either play it or hold it. I'm gonna risk it. Please don't break. That broke. Expecting to skip this. There's a 10. I'll take them all. Oh, there's a 3 to strengthen to a 4. That's about the best I can do. I do technically have one glass 4 left. I can use for you. And I guess it's time to sell trading card. I can still discard and destroy that. And then sell the trading card, can't I? I mean, it's a little pointless. I don't care about modifying my deck anymore. I'm not going to play any more rounds. Don't care about money. I've already got an optimal-ish hand. Take that, Verdant Leaf. You win! Oh, it took 2 hours, but we got there. There's one more. Blue stake. Filled in. Victory indeed. Thank you very much. Checkered deck is next. Basically, the flush deck. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and hopefully see you in just a few minutes. Well, I probably missed you. Either way, thank you very much for hanging out, Link. Until next time, checkered deck, 26 spades, 26 hearts. Let's go. I don't want a voucher early because I can't afford it, but a rare joker could make the run, so let's try and find out what it is. 10, 20, 38. Oh. 3, 4, 5, 6. 10, 20, 30, 40, and a bunch more. Ooh, telescope. Roll. Oh, well, I'm not going to get that telescope, am I? Because I'm going to skip for the rare. And I can't make enough money to buy it before it I can't make any money to buy it before it disappears if I do that. But the Droll Joker is also really tempting, given that it's holographic. 20 mult for flushes, which I plan on making anyways, given the deck. It's hard to turn down. Even though it sends me to $0. Boom. Let's see which rare we get. The duo. And it's eternal. If I start modifying one suit into the other, I could hypothetically be including pairs in my flushes. But I'm so likely to make flushes with this deck. I really shouldn't plan on anything else. So I'm going to skip it and be sad. Given that I'm not going to get much money, I think I will take 2 common jokers. A discard, sure. Clubs. Yeah, that's going to happen a lot. It's worth $2, so it'll give me another $1 of interest, so I'll sell it now before we go to the shop. Vampire. Amazing. Can't turn it down even though I'm low on money. It really makes me want to buy the enhancements as well. I guess I will. Even though it's not efficient for interest income and I didn't get optimal taros. Let's see if we can hold that and make some money early and then off the vampire. Ooh, not quite enough. Need 70 points and that will do it. if I had fed the vampire, that would have been enough, wouldn't it? Well, if you fire twice, you're revenue positive. It'll put me in a tiny hole, but I'll hold you for now. Ooh, rare negative joker. I can do 5,200 points. Given that I just leveled up flush, I think I can do it. I think it's worth the risk. No repeat hand types. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Well, then I will make a 3 of a kind that I happen to be holding. And drop the rest of the spades. Hopefully full hearts. High hearts. We'll see. I'm in so much trouble. I let the boss kill me again, basically. 50, 60, 70, 80, 98 by 26. Is only 2,500. So then I will need to add another 2,000 somehow. Which is going to be very difficult. Seven, 9, 10, Jack, King, Ace. 10, Jack, King, Ace. Only one queen remains, so I'm not going to make that straight. Some 8s. Only 1 out of 10. That would probably not be enough. Pair is not very much. If I 7, draw 8, 9, 10, Jack. There's still 2 more 6s, so do I go for the 4 of a kind? I'm never going to draw both 6s. Everything feels risky at this point, because I didn't pay attention to what the boss was. 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack. I would need to draw 2 of just the right ranks, either 9, 6, 9 Jack in spades, of which there, and I specifically need the 9 and there's only one of them, or 7, 10 Queen, and I have to draw the 10 of hearts, and there's only one of those. And no Queen of Hearts, so I can't turn this into a flush. Straight flush. But also, 30, 40, 50, 65, 74 by 24 is not quite enough. I've only got the one hand. Would be 5173. It's like I need to draw the queen to add 3 more chips. And that would indeed do it. 1 out of 26 cards. And I don't think I see another path to victory besides other things that require drawing one specific card. So I go for the queen, which is a spade, or the 9, which is a spade, and Jack 6, which is a spade. So keep the straight I've got, discard twice, looking for a queen or 6 and 9. Got the 6. So now I need 9 or any queen. 2 cards out of 23, which is just not likely to happen. And in fact, it did not happen. Flush will not score. That will not score enough. If I had eaten that gold card, I would have been fine. But I didn't. I was greedy and I took the money, and I was not even anywhere close. My scoring estimate was way off. Whatever. Should have considered that. $10, $20, $35, $38. 9, 10, Jack, Queen. There's a single 8 and both kings in. That's not what we drew. Oh well. Not that it matters. All spades are debuffed. That's a problem. Play whatever heart flushes I can draw. Oh. I only need 20 points, and that'll do it. Managed to never discard an ace. You want jacks. Campfire. Well, I need some malt or something. Please be in here. Oh, really? 2 economy, 1 trash, 1 only when there's no discards left. Well, that might help me survive a little bit. 4 malt. And extra discards, so the Mystic Summit is even harder to activate. You want jacks. Got 1. Is this gonna... I don't think this is gonna finish, so let's try to draw more jacks before we discard. Well, the plus discard goes well with mail-in rebate. not going to be doing that. Baron's good, but can I possibly do that now? Let's see if we get a good Joker. Nope. Guess I'll take Crafty Joker for now. Hearts are debuffed. Come on. No 6s for the mail-in rebate. I guess I should use all my discards for two reasons. Now you want 9s, and of course I didn't get any. About 1,200 points, so we need to do 3 of those. And I didn't get any 9s. Still no 9s. Still no 9s. Still no 9s. Threes. 1. None. All the 3s. Oh, really? Okay, I've got plenty of money. I can afford that voucher easily. Half the deck is hearts. So I think I will prefer you to you. Your plus 10 will unconditionally all the time. I guess maybe I should have replaced you. Whatever. I want kings. Oof. Oof. Well, no, I guess that's not a problem. Only got 2 suits. You want kings. Should be playing the hearts, but whatever. I don't know what's what. That's either, but that could be a bunch of things. Those are definitely hearts. I want to find tarots to turn spades into hearts. Not playing 4-card hands. Money. Bonus. More money. One jacks. Don't have jacks. $10, $20, $9, call it $80 by 6 plus 3 times 5 plus 10 plus 4. 2,800, that's it. Can't be right. Oh, plus 80. 5,600 will finish us. So let's try to find jacks. Those aren't jacks. Those aren't jacks. Can't discard anymore. Spectral, eh? Negative. Joker, gladly. On the worst one. Whatever. It gives us another slot either way. Just not as usefully as I could have hoped. That has good potential for straight flush being the thing. Especially if I can turn some spades into hearts. I'm gonna risk it. Wild. Money. At this point, money is gonna be useful. More money. Vampire. You want aces, which I did not draw. I want to play hearts, which I did not draw. Shortcut is not helping me either. Okay, you want the ace. I want things that can make a straight flush. 9, and there it is. Feed the vampire a little. Now I might want Seance, which I normally dislike, but straight flushes are actually much of a probability. Much more than normally. Negative, greedy joker. I'm never going to play a diamond, though. Spin the wheel. Nope. Spades. opposite direction I want to go. Oh, I'm planning on making straight flushes. Not straights. Well, it's probably better to keep this than nothing. No discards. Yikes. Eight, 9, not enough room. Could get a 10 jack. Which is 4 cards out of 40. That would be a straight flush. I would expect to need to draw 10 cards. 10 out of 40 to get a 1 out of 10 chance. That's not going to happen. But on the other hand, oh wait, yeah, if they're hearts, the flushes will do it. Pretty handy. Almost. This is risky. Oh no, I got no better option. This is not risky. Wait. 1 heart in there. And I can't finish the straight. Oh. Really need to find some heart making theorems. I don't remember which one that is. Sun? Well, let's see what's in the spectral. I don't know if it's going to be something I want. Destroy. And I mostly pulled hearts. -2 hand size I cannot deal with. Destroy jokers, no. I don't want to just. They're all pretty awful. I'm not gonna waste my effort on spectrals again. Ugh, all spades. I'm not drawing the right anythings. Only 1.1. King, draw some hearts. I didn't get hearts really. Some hearts? Yikes. I think we're dead. Yep, we're dead. Money and an uncommon joker. Okay. All spades are debuffed, really? $15, $20, not 20, not enough. But maybe those 9 will do it. Nope. Well, you're free. And you're not eternal, so we're taking you. The banana will help. We got time for you. Let's see if we can get another good joker. Spades. Not the worst. More jokers. Yeah, early jokers are good. We re-trigger faces already, so we're definitely going to take the photograph. And you're eternal. I can't be sure I'll want you forever. You're temporary. I don't need you. Okay, I can make this work well. Spades that are not faces score plus mult. And then the first face times 2s it multiple times. I can afford to take economy, even though that's not very strong economy. Hold it for at least a little while. We ate the banana on the very, very first round. I'm going to take you while I can afford it. And move on. All face cards are drawn face down. Well, as long as I draw 4 non-faces. Or something like that. Suit? Yep, okay. It's not spades, but I think we'll go with it. To draw spades for later. We don't need to rearrange hearts that way. Whatever. I want to draw a face. It doesn't matter. It's going to be 400 points. Obelisk. Oh boy. I can do flushes for a while and then struggle. Literally anything that is not flush. We can eventually be doing with obelisk. Non-eternal fortune teller. I don't think so right now. So we're still 0. This is going to be a weird run with obelisk in here. What am I going to do when I stop making flushes? Basically 0 everything else. Hearts, but I want spades. Oh, right, I want all the non-face cards molt so they can all score before the first face. Did that backwards. I was thinking I wanted the re-trigger. All clubs are debuffed. No big deal. Well. A big part of me wants to make a lot of flushes soon so I can power up the obelisk and then stop making flushes. But if I make spade with face in there, it's not going to be very many. Let's just toss that. Well, that did not work out. On the other hand, the further I get, the fewer rounds I'll have to deal with. I'll power it down. Whatever. Money, planets, wheel. Not flush. Done you. Let's do you. We are at 13 flushes, and this will make 14. Basically halfway through. Could certainly upgrade Cloud 9 to something better. I might start making a bunch of pairs and high cards and 3 of a kinds. I think this will help me survive when we go off obelisk. So I'm going to hold it for now. Oh, and take a rare joker apparently. Didn't look ahead. Okay, we will do a powerful flush for this boss. I have 15 in the bank, and then I'll be able to make up to 15 of anything else. Ooh, that wasn't enough. Big bummer. That's not going to be either. So I'm going to lose a whole big pile of money. Ugh. Only made a bunch of spare flushes we didn't need to make. And lost a lot of money. Oh no, we're still not there. $20 spent to beat that boss. That's bad. If we duplicate the obelisk, that would be amazing. If we duplicate the half joker, that would be pretty sad. But kind of anything would be pretty good. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, no more flushes. That's not 3. That's 3 cards or fewer. Uh-oh. Am I going to be able to do this? I just realized I had a good straight possibility, except I already played all the jacks, didn't I? Almost all. House and 2 pair are about equivalent. Should have held the queen. I should not have got the invisible joker at that point. It was too aggressive. Much too aggressive. Even if I times 2 to that a couple times, I don't think it would be enough. I'm gonna hope to draw a king of 5, which is 4 out of 25 cards. And I got it. Is that enough? I don't think so. Not even close. What a shame. I did the obelisk switch incorrectly. I should have concentrated on one other hand first with planets. 2 holographic jokers. Four and 4, huh? Exactly 40. Yep. 10, 28, 36, 40 something. Holographic ramen. Okay, let's risk it. 1 for 4 enhanced numbered cards that'll be the wrong suit. Face cards that'll be the wrong suit. Gold seal. Blue seal is good. We just go for a bunch of enhanced cards and hope for the best. Half of them. Ooh, those are all on suit. Those were partially on suit. We got 3 clubs. We gotta turn into something at some point. Sure, why not? $0. And we will get 25. There. Oh. Already eating my ramen. I forgot. Spare trousers. Well, 2 pairs and square joker. I'll risk it. Guess we'll look for 2 pairs. Fail. Contains a 2 pair. I guess I could. No. Just pivot away from flushes. If every time I play a 2 pair, I gain 4 chips and 2 mult, that might be meaningful. Ace, queen, or other random pair. Don't want to break the glass, so we'll do that. Oh, I should have square joker to that. I'm pretty confident that'll be 120 points. And we got joker slots and we got money. That's never gonna happen. Eternal, huh? Don't you know? Did I just add a few faces. What am I? 15 out of 57, which is under a third. No repeat hand types. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, jack. Plus and times mul. That ended up to be useful. And Fibonacci holographic. Huh? Maybe making a lot of 2 pairs. Worth it. Free stuff. Basically to draw, without discarding, 3 holographic cards. Jokers, specifically. Whoa, in one. Without being a 2 pair. Oh, you always do the... Half hearts and free hearts give 1.5 times. Yes, please. I might as well take you and peek in here. Fibonacci. Oh, blue seal. I'm going to take the blue seal. This is early enough that it'll come up. Fibonacci. Hearts. That. Then I guess I'll take lucky hearts. Decrease level. Oh no, what a shame. 7, nothing. 2, 4, 5, 9, 10. Keep the 9. Jack is. Keep the jack. There's 4 of each of those to draw. Only. And I leveled up. There we go. Contains. Square. It's a boss. Let's go for points now rather than points later. More hand signs. Yes, please. I think I'm going to death the blue seal. 2, 6, 7, 8, jack, ace. Oh, that's holographic. I mean, Fibonacci. Another death and try to make more blue seals. Rare Joker. Having trouble activating Fibonacci, I think. Oh. Well, let's dig for whichever one makes hearts. Keep hitting. Oh, that's the thing. I'm never discarding. So finding the blue seals is rough. One, three, five, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Ugh. None of these. Just that. And this is why I want to death those blue seals. I need more of them so they show up more often. There's a blue seal. Non-Fibonacci ranks like 7. No enhancements. Can become blue seal. And lucky me. Take an opportunity for another blue seal. There. Nice. First level up in anti-fun. That's why the bloodstone isn't doing much for me. The base is low and it happens before all the other stuff. 6, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack. Queen. Doing pretty well for literally never discarding once I remembered that I was holding Roman. Polychrome, wild 6. Maybe that'll help me find the 4s are not Fibonacci. Help me find the blue seals. Oh, you boss trigger Robin. Grr. There's a blue seal. 6, 10, ace. Only 3 aces. 6s and 10s, there's more. So ace into a blue seal. Which you're gonna discard, stupid boss. I think I'm gonna risk a discard. I'd really like to pull an 8 or a 2. Don't discard the 9, please. Please. Diamonds? No. Okay. You're not activating much. And you happen after all these pluses. Let's add cards. Gee, I don't care about hearts anymore. King, Queen are not Fibonacci. 10 is fewer of. 7 is a lot of. More Lucia. So many non-Fibonacci. Hearts I don't care about anymore. So money it is. So open that one and see if it's something better. Money, 2 random things. And stone. Don't add any cards. Only one hand, 36,000. I need to add cards to my deck. I need to strength kings into aces, which are Fibonacci. Only one hand. Gonna have to do discards. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. So a bunch. X. 9. The blue seals are all the 9 diamonds. Okay. 4, 4, 4. That's not helping. gonna score? 100 plus 68 plus 8 plus 8 plus 5 plus 5 chips. Pre-upgrade times 6 plus 8 times 4 plus 10 plus 34 plus 10 plus 10 times 1.77 times 1.5. That is 52,000. Okay. 54,000 after the upgrades. I might make you sooner or later. I've basically hardly ever upgraded to a pair. Hopefully we get some more blue seals happening. Let's upgrade hologram. Something holographic and blue seal. Fibonacci and blue seal. Yeah. Whatever. Oh, we hit it. Holographic on you. There's 4 holographic cards. Blue seal. That's not the right rank. Basically a discard, but it doesn't eat ramen. And 20,000 points. 2. Don't want faces. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to make a 2-pair. I kind of can't. Aha. And double 2-pair, yes. I think this will get 13,000 points. Oh yeah. Upgrade 2-pair a bit. Phones. Take you. 90,000. That's a big jump. Whoa. I got blue seals. 5, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, Roman. Could just manipulate my deck to get all the non-Fibonacci junk out of the way. This would be pretty powerful. I'm rapidly eating my ramen instead. Nothing. Nothing face down out of 10. 3, 3, 7, 7. Let's turn 10 into an 8. And 2 7s into 8s. And turn you, which I would like to hold, Lucille and gold. Nice. Feeling pretty good about this build. Jacks remain. Lots of 9s because most of them are blue seal. Lots of everything, really. I need a restroom break. I'll see you all shortly. Okay, where were we? Just entered ante 8. Don't really want plus hand size all that badly. And we crushed 100,000 points last time, didn't we? The boss. Ugh. Don't want to discard. So I guess I'll just 2 pair. Half the budget. And crush 100,000 points again. Oh, we want to feed Balatro. Basically the money we've got. If I re-roll, I won't have enough to buy anything. Maybe one tarot, but it probably won't show up. Just save it. Chips and 50 molds has added up across their ranks. I've managed to play 23 two pairs. None of those are useful. Did I buy Telescope way back? Yeah, and hardly open any packs, I guess. $200,000 might be a miles challenge, and really forcing to be selected is going to be the issue. I don't want to discard, but I guess I'm going to, have to. Got all the blue seals selected. Yeah. Well, this way I've still got 2 blue seals in hand. And probably not 200,000 worth of points. Almost. 4 Sphinx. 3 6s I might hold on to. Four of a kind, It's not leveled up very well, but it's probably going to be plenty, especially with the polychrome in there. We're going to get all the planets for it. In the last round, I don't care. We win! That's 2 more decks. Blue stake. Complete. These 1, 2, 3, 4 to do another day. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I hope you've had a good time, and I hope I get to see you again next time. But until then, bye bye.